hello everyone to a new Let's Play, which is just a continuation of that marathon. This is Summon Skater 3 on Game Boy Advance, and if you've seen Game Boy Advance on Summon Skater 2, then you already have a good idea of how it's going to go. But for now, as you can see, we are outside of the skate park this time. We're outside of the shop where the bus is apparently. We can go inside because I've already made my character. So I'm not going to let you watch me make the fucking character here, there's no point. And that's what it looked like with all the settings and shit. So, here's specials. The specials are locked, I cannot change them. There's some stats, they're all on the even side considering it's a created character. I can change our deck, which, you know, it's gonna be the same designs, but I'll go for them anyway in the end parts. And here is a board that shows us our career mode. As you can see, we got Suburbia, we got Foundry, we got Rio, we have Airport, we have LA, and we lastly have Tokyo. So that's the only 6 we got. And that Pro Tour thing I will speak about later on, but right now, there's another thing. There's a scoreboard. And yeah, you can look at your scores, and you can even go down to see a gap checklist. Yes, the gap checklist is back. And yes, just like the last GBA version, there is that certain gap, the line. Oh, the fun. Oh, the glander. Oh, the fucking amusement. I'm gonna hate this. But, yeah, I will do my best on this. And, here's some movies, which is new. We'll be seeing them, like, when we're done. But for now, I'll go for the options, and as you can see we got sound, we got kid mode, which I think easy mode, it makes it much easier to play. We got controls, which obviously is the shit. It's the same controls as the last game, so great. We got the Quickstart, which gets rid of that little starting thing. And we got blood. We can turn it off, we can make it small, or we can make it big, which I'll keep it at. We can have brightness, we can make it blinding. We have credits, we have advanced options, which is reset the career. Do I want to reset? Are you sure? Very sure. Nah, I'm not very sure. But yeah, if I wanted to, I can reset everything, which I won't. But what I will do is start the career, because we're starting off the Foundry, and where we start is by pressing the start button. How appropriate. So let's begin. This could be one hell of a ride. That was pretty cool. Anyway, yes, this is exactly what you think. This is literally that fucking sideways at an angle 2.5D bullshit from the last GBA version. And it's as deteriorating and fucking hard to go through as it was back then. I don't even know what to say really. I mean, it looks better. I'll say that. It looks nice. It has a lot more apparently, and it actually does. And it's pretty neat. You know what I don't like though? I don't like this fucking viewpoint. I don't like how fucking deteriorating it is. I don't like how the shadows really do not help because of how small they are, and how fucking hard it is to know where everything is really when it's all like this. And of course, the gaps are going to be a pain in the ass in this version, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, we got special moves, which I will be using, because, you know, I saw the special moves, so of course I'll be using them. And yeah, there's the scores. A lot of the gaps from the other versions are here, a lot of the goals are here, but this place has changed a lot. Like, I don't even think this is the same fucking Foundry. I think it's a completely different Foundry. For instance, I can wall ride this thing, a Magma Falls. There was never a Magma Falls in any other versions. This is actually a complete change of the original Foundry. In fact, every single level looks nothing like its fucking PlayStation 1 or Xbox counterparts. It is literally pretty much extremely different from them. And I don't mind that, because they tried to make it, you know, viewable from this spot, while also looking kinda like the place. I mean, you can say this is like a Foundry here, but yeah, this is nothing like the original Foundry. Oh, and by the way, I made it through with this little valve thing here as time ran out, and it's a bit of an audio glitch, but first off, here's a little clip here. Yeah, you heard that. The music glitched. It was not supposed to play there. And yeah, we've got an elevator. So there was no elevator to ride on in any other version. But since it's a Turbo Skater, and you know, this is like the old Turbo Skaters, they didn't make the elevators, you know, actual elevators. They made like a teleport spot. So if this is like Turbo Skater, they're gonna make me teleport instead of just giving me a little animation at the elevator and such. Which is fine. You don't want to waste time. But yeah, here's me trying to figure out how to do a melon. You might be wondering why. Because it's another thing of this I have to talk about pretty soon. Right now though, I don't have to. Instead, I should be trying to get some stats, and to get the skate letters, and to get everything else. Let me just say that getting the skate letters is a pain in the ass. It was a pain in the ass before, and it's still a pain in the ass even to this fucking day. I fucking hate getting these skate letters in the GBA games. I fucking hate trying to traverse through this shit. And by the way, here's the deck. How do you get the deck? You're supposed to grind this little pipe here, and it does not look like it, but it'll actually move you to the side around this big pipe here. You have to jump from there and get to the deck from that way. Look at this and tell me how you're supposed to know this. Look at that fucking angle on the pipe and tell me, yeah, you're supposed to grind that, it'll bring you an angle, and then you jump off that angle and get the fucking deck. No one will be able to figure that shit out unless from trial and fucking error, alright? It's a pain in the ass, alright? It's just a fucking big ass pain in the ass. And I bet ya, it's gonna get worse from here. But it's the fucking GBA version of this game. Last time I did the GBA version of the skater games, oh, it was a fucking mayhem. It was a nightmare. Getting those gaps, trying to do some of those goals, fuck. It was not fun. It was a pain in the ass. This is no different, I bet ya. This is no fucking different. In fact, I bet this was made by the same fucking people. I wouldn't be surprised. And that's really it. Put on hang time. Right, so I'm looking through to see if I can change my tricks and not just my specials, but no. You cannot change your tricks. At all. Because there's no customization to it. So then I go looking at my fucking goals after I bail here. And then I notice, wait, where's the melon? Notice, count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where's the 10th goal? Yeah. It's doing the next gen as well as the PS1. The other skaters like Tony Hawk and such have the 10th goal. And it replaces the 50-50 one on the fucking TC rail. It's the melon over the gap. And yeah, I literally have to show you the fucking gap. I have to show you the fucking goal as Tony. We'll be doing that pretty soon. But right now, I'm trying to do this thing. And yeah, that's a long drop. That is a long fucking drop. Yeah, I'm going out the elevator. It's a fucking teleport. Here I am going forward. Make a grind over here. We get the stat right up here. There we go. Missing 2, but we'll get them because they require me to. One of them requires me to drain something. Let's jump over here, and now we're on the very top floor, which is impossible to get to unless you do this shit. And there you go. I drained the fucking pools of lava, and I missed the tape. God damn it. By the way, getting the tape is actually different for once. You don't fucking grind a goddamn pipe. You actually jump for it. And it's a pain because it's in that fucking perspective. And my god, is it hard to get that fucking perspective. God damn. I can't talk. Right. It's a stat over here. I'm gonna go get it. As long as this lava's drained now, I can go get the stat now. Because otherwise it's impossible because I will die from the lava. And there we go. I've got all the stats. Now, it is time for me to go and get that fucking tape. So I have to go all the way back. It's about as fun as you'd think. If I fuck up there, I make a grind. Safe. Continue on forward from this side. Go back a bit for some speed, and then make the jump. Ugh. It's not fun. I'm gonna make this jump now. I hope I don't fuck up this time. There we go. And that's all the goals. And that is it for the Foundry. Except it's not. Because we have 2 other things to do. But all goals are completed for my skater, at least. For me. So, got some stats here. Got ollie, got speed, and got the rail balance up. There we go. Now, there's a few things here. For instance, we can look at our statistics. We can watch a replay, which we won't do. There's our statistics. It always usually comes up during the thing, but doesn't here. And then we can change our name on the high score, apparently, which is nice. In case you fuck up, you can change the name. Go to main menu, and, well, we're not done. We have to show Tony Hawk. We have to show off that fucking goal of Tony. So, let's do it. Yep, we have to do a melon here. That's an Xbox thing right there. That's a next gen thing, making me have to do a goal after the fuck. There we go. I did the goal. That's it for Tony. Not playing him as him again. Not showing him at least. But we're not done yet because you saw the fucking gap checklist. Not only am I doing an Xbox thing now, I'm doing a PS1 thing as well by actually doing the gap checklist again. And they're all different gaps. They're not the same gaps we did in the PS1 version. They're completely fucking different. They're their own thing. So, yeah. I have to show off the gaps. And it's not going to be fun. And I'm going to hate this game a bit for it, but I have to do it because I did it before. I've been doing it throughout a lot of these games, so I have to go and do the gap checklist. So, here are the gaps for the Foundry. First of all, you have to go and take a jump from here to over here for the bridge the overpass. And that's a long fucking drop. And yeah, if you bail, you still get the gap. So even if you do fuck up the gap and you don't land it correctly, you still get it. So there's that. Now, moving on. Go over here, jump over here to that side for the up on the downstairs, and on the other side of that, well, jump over through here for down the upstairs. Great names. Next, jump over to that other bowl over there. Make sure you have your up before you make a jump, and you get going bowling. Next, and by the way, it is a bit of a pain to do. Next, to jump over here, jump over that valve, and you get over the valves. The next one is actually not that bad. Jump over here, holding up, and you will get up and over. Next, go and jump over this switch for the twister switcher. It's not that easy. Next up is a grind. Grind one of the left or right sides and grind all the way over to this spot over here for the 9 lives. And you're gonna need 9 lives, you gotta go for this fucking jump here. Jesus Christ. Next up, grind all the way over here for the Lindy hop. And then, on top of the other hop, go here, hop that, diddly hop. Next, grind over here, jump, grind. You will get Wii Free. Not related to the Wii or the Wii U, sadly. Next, lip trick this for Lip and Lambda. The next one is over here. It's a bit of a pain. It's a bit weird because the name is a bit of a misleading one. It's grinding by the pipe. That is not a pipe, but still, a bit misleading. Next, grind from this pipe all the way to the last pipe where that border thing was. It's not a line gap, but it's a fucking grind gap. It's called Over Those Smoking Pipes. Next, grind this, grind all the way through, and you will get the ground pigeon. The next one's a bit of a pain though. Grind all the way around this entire bowl and you will get a gap, known as magma. Do the same to the other bowl over there. You will not get the name magma though. You will get a completely different gap. This gap is called hot soup. And that's the only one that we're dealing with. But for now, grind this yellow one, grind over to the other yellow bar, and you will get hot fun rail to rail. The next gap, grind this, then make a jump over to the other bowl and grind that. You will get liquid hot. The next one, make a grind from this bowl all the way to the other side. It's a bit of a pain, and you might fail the first time if you're not very good at this game, and you'll make it through steaming around the bend. Next up, grind this yellow bar all the way to the other rail, and you will get a tightrope of flames. Now, lip tricks. Lip trick on these for hot plants and for back-end stalling. Now, lip trick up here, of this ramp over here, for perched up high. Now back up to these lava places. Lip trick over to this part at the pipes for what's up and for Joseph Stalin. Then go to the front of these lava spots for stale breeze and go to the other side for fabulous Rip Vap. It's a weird name. Now for manuals. Manual from one end to the other over here, flowing along. Then take a grind over here and then mail this pipe all the way down to the floor for the pigeon poo. Then make a manual into the elevator for elevating style. Next, make a manual, not elevo, all the way to the blue, to the orange, over to this spot over here for steady as it goes. Next, make a grind all the way to the other side, then land it in a manual all the way down to the blue for cat's walk. Then, take a big fucking grind here because it's time for the line. Grind all the way through the yellow rail, keep grinding, jump over, keep grinding this one, and then over here, jump and grind the rail over here. Make some speed as you're going through up here for the ledge. Grind all the way through, make the Lindy hop to get the Grandmaster grind. And that is it for the gaps. It's a pain in the ass and I hate it a lot. But, there you go. So, we're done with the gaps and we're done with the Foundry. Except we're not. There's one more thing to deal with. Career board, please. Notice how it says Pro Tour. As I was researching this, I found out there are 3 tours. It's a Pro Tour, a Sponsor Tour, and a Secret Tour. And the thing is, you'll be doing all these levels 3 times because of it. And every time, the goals for stuff like Foundry will be different. And by that I mean they'll be harder to deal with. So I will be going back to deal with them. Not in the contests though, they won't be that different. But I will be going back for the Foundry and such for their goals, so yeah. But for now, thank you for watching. Next I'll be doing Suburbia. I'll be seeing you guys next time.